Today's video will uncover 10 traits that can actually scare people away. Stick around because the last one might surprise you. You are too intense with eye contact. Eye contact is powerful. It conveys confidence and attentiveness. But when it becomes too much, it can feel like you're staring into someone's soul. Not everyone is comfortable with that. Prolonged eye contact can feel invasive. It triggers a fight or flight response in some people, especially if they're naturally shy or anxious. A study by the University of Freiburg found that excessive eye contact activates the amygdala, the brain's fear center, causing discomfort in 68% of participants. While you may think you're showing interest or confidence, others might interpret it as a challenge or even hostility. Let's consider an example. Imagine meeting someone for the first time, and they don't break eye contact for what feels like minutes. It might make you wonder, what are they thinking? Are they judging me? This overanalysis can make social interaction more stressful than enjoyable. To strike the right balance, try following the 50-70 rule. Maintain contact for about 50% of the time while speaking and 70% while listening. This creates a natural rhythm and help others feel more at ease. Quick question for you. Have you ever been in a conversation where someone's eye contact felt overwhelming? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your experiences. Trait 2. You are too rigid in your opinions. Having strong opinions shows passion and conviction. If you're quick to dismiss others' perspective, it can scare people away. Nobody wants to feel like their thoughts are invalid or irrelevant. Imagine a conversation where someone constantly interrupts to correct or override you. How would you feel? Probably frustrated or even belittled. According to a study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology, people are 43% more likely to withdraw from discussion when they feel their views are not respected. But here's the thing. Your strong opinion can become a bridge rather than a barrier. By showing curiosity about others' viewpoint, you invite collaboration and understanding. For instance, if someone shares a perspective you disagree with, instead of shutting it down, ask, what led you to that conclusion? This opens the door for dialogue and reduces tension. Instead of debating every point, practice active listening. Acknowledge others' perspective with phrases like, I see your point, or that's an interesting way to look at it. By being open-minded, you'll encourage deeper, more meaningful conversation without the fear of confrontation. Here's a fun challenge. Try going an entire day without contradicting anyone. Instead, respond with curiosity. You might be surprised at how much richer your conversation become. Trait 3. You are overwhelmingly ambitious. Being ambitious is admirable, is the fuel for success. But when your drive becomes all-consuming, it can make others feel like they're not enough or that they can't keep up. Ambition can sometimes translate as neglect. Friends, family, or partner might feel sidelined and unimportant compared to your goals. For instance, in a survey by Career Builder, 61% of respondents said they felt ignored by a partner who was overly focused on career achievement. Think about this scenario. You cancel a weekend getaway because a last-minute project came up. While it may seem justified, repeated instances like this can erode trust and connection. Loved ones may start to feel like they're competing with your goals and losing. To counteract this, carve out quality time for your relationships. Show gratitude for the support system around you and let them know they're valued. Share small wins with them and include them in your journey. Remember, ambition is a marathon, not a sprint. By pacing yourself, you can chase your dream without leaving loved ones behind. Have you ever struggled to balance ambition and relationships? Let us know in the comment how you manage to keep that balance. Trait 4. You are unpredictable with your emotion. Emotions are natural, but frequent mood swing can leave others walking on eggshells. People may start avoiding interaction with you to protect their own emotional stability. Mood swings often stem from stress, fatigue, or unresolved issue. To manage them, try journaling or mindfulness exercises. Studies from Harvard Medical School suggest that mindfulness practice can reduce emotional volatility by 37%. Consider this. You're having a rough day, and someone asks how you're doing. Instead of snapping back with frustration, you take a deep breath and you say, "It's a tough day, but I appreciate you asking." That small moment of mindfulness can transform an interaction and leave others feeling respected rather than alienated. Additionally, communicate openly with those around you. If you're having a tough day, let them know. Honesty fosters understanding and patience. Saying something like, "I'm feeling a bit off today, but I appreciate your support," can make a world of difference. Trait 5. You are overly controlling. Do you like things done your way? While it's great to have a vision, an excessive need for control can make others feel stifled. For example, if you micromanage every details of a group project, it sends a message that you don't trust others' ability. This can create resentment and distance. Research from Gallup found that 58% of employees feel disengaged when they are micromanaged. But here's the paradox. By loosening your grip, you often gain more influence. Trust others to handle their task, even if it's not exactly how you would do it. Collaboration builds trust and strengthens bonds. And who knows, you might even learn a new approach along the way. Start small. Delegate one task and resist the urge to interfere. Over time, you'll find it easier to let go and build mutual respect. Trait 6. You are extremely self-critical. Self-awareness is important, but when you constantly criticize yourself, it can unintentionally make others uncomfortable. People may feel like they need to tiptoe around your insecurities to avoid upsetting you further. According to a study published in Psychological Bulletin, self-criticism is strongly linked to social anxiety and can cause others to withdraw, as they don't know how to support you without exacerbating your feelings. Consider this. You're at a group dinner and someone compliments your cooking. Instead of simply saying thank you, you respond with, "Oh, it's nothing special. I messed up the seasoning." While you might think you're being modest, it could come across as fishing for reassurance. What can you do? Practice self-compassion. Speak to yourself the way you would do to a friend. If you make a mistake, remind yourself that it's okay to be imperfect. When you project confidence and self-acceptance, others feel more comfortable around you. Trait 7. You are highly analytical. Being analytical is a strength, but overanalyzing situations or people can create tension. When someone feels like they're under constant scrutiny, they may pull away to protect their sense of self. Imagine being at a party where someone questions your every choice. Why did you choose that outfit? Or why do you drink coffee instead of tea? Even if the questions are innocent, they can feel intrusive. A study by the American Psychology Association found out 72% of people feel stressed when their decisions are overly analyzed by others. To avoid scaring people away, balance your curiosity with empathy. Before asking a question, consider whether it will make the other person feel valued or judged. On the flip side, this trait can be used positively. Analytical people often bring clarity to complex situations. If you notice a friend struggling with a decision, your insight can help them see things from a new perspective. Just be mindful not to come across as critical. Trait 8. You are extremely independent. Independence is a great quality, but when taken to the extreme, it can make others feel unnecessary or unappreciated. For instance, if you rarely ask for help or shut others out, they may assume you don't value their presence. A survey by Pew Research found that 65% of people feel closer to those who occasionally rely on them for support. Allowing others to help you isn't a sign of weakness. It's an opportunity to build trust and connection. Take a moment to think about the last time you allowed someone to help you. Did it bring you closer? Often, people feel valued when they're able to contribute to your life, even in small ways. Whether it's asking a coworker for advice or letting a friend assist with a task, these moments can strengthen bonds. To strike a balance, focus on interdependence, building relationships where both parties feel needed and supported. You might find that leaning on others occasionally makes you feel even stronger. Trait 9. You are too sarcastic. Sarcasm can be funny, but if overused, it can come across as mean-spirited or dismissive. People may hesitate to open up to you, fearing their word will be met with a sarcastic remark. Consider this. A friend excitedly shares their new hobby with you, and you respond with, "Wow, you're really taking up knitting? What's next? Basket weaving?" While you may think it's harmless humor, it could discourage them from sharing their passion with you in the future. International Journal of Humor research found that sarcasm can strengthen bond when used sparingly, but damages relationship when it becomes a default mode of communication. To keep your humor light-hearted, try mixing in genuine compliment and avoid sarcasm in sensitive situations. Remember, humor should be uplifting, not tearing down. If you notice someone reacting poorly to your joke, take it as a sign to adjust your approach. Trait 10. You are too private. Privacy is important, but extreme secrecy can create a barrier. Others may perceive you as distant or untrusting, making it hard to form meaningful connection. For instance, if you rarely share your thoughts or feelings, people may feel like they are only scratching the surface of who you are. This can leave them hesitant to open up themselves, creating a cycle of emotional distance. According to a study by the University of Arizona, vulnerability is a key component of trust in relationship. Sharing even small details about your life can make a big difference. For example, instead of saying, "I'm fine," when asked about your day, try sharing one specific highlight or challenge. It shows you're willing to let others in, which encourages them to do the same. Start small. Share something personal with a close friend or family member and notice how it strengthens your bond. Trust grows through mutual openness, and by letting your guard down just a little, you'll likely find deeper and more rewarding relationship. Thank you for watching this video on 10 traits that can actually scare people away. If you recognize any of this trait in yourself, don't worry, self-awareness is the first step to meaningful growth. By understanding how this behavior impacts others, you can start creating stronger, more fulfilling connection. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might benefit from it too. We'd also love to hear your thoughts in the comments. What trait resonates with you the most, or what are you working on improving? And if you're new here, make sure to subscribe for more insight into psychology, self-improvement, and building better relationships. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next video. Until next time, stay curious and keep growing.